Go ahead and get into your nice good posture position, and we're going to work our alternating leg extensions to begin our class today. So seeing how we feel, getting some nice movement through those legs. My body's been feeling a little iffy the last few days, so this will be just as good as it is for me as it is for you. So nice and controlled here, back and forth. Good. Let's go ahead and do 2 more repetitions on each side. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Very nice. So what we're going to do now, same movement, except we are going to hold the position. So we're going to do 2 things. 1, straighten your leg as much as you can. The second thing is going to be trying to pull that leg up, and you might feel a little bit of work through that leg. So you're trying to actively straighten while lifting it up. Good. 5 more seconds. Feel it through that area. We're working our core here, working our hip muscles. Go ahead and relax. We're going to repeat on the other side. Again, 2 main things. Straighten the leg. That's step 1. Second step is trying to pull that leg up as high as you can, okay? And if it does start to teeter on a little bit of overall feelings of crampiness and tightness, that's okay. Just lower just a tiny bit. Good. Go ahead and relax. Excellent job on that one. Very nice start. Let's go ahead and move into our TikToks. So what we are going to do is with our hands to the side of our chair, we're going to alternate reaching side to side here, tipping our body. And when we're doing this, remember to try to keep that good posture position so we are sitting up nice and tall as we're doing this. Nice and controlled. Nice and easy. Good. Let's do 1 more reach on both sides. Tap that side. Tap the other side. Good. Let's move into a crescent moon pose. So those hands are going to be on the side of our chair. Just a little bit further of a reach, a little bit shoulder mobility this time. Reaching up and over as far as we can. Doesn't matter which side, we'll work both. Nice far reach. We're going to hold for 1 more good breath. Hang tight just a little bit further than you'd like. Very nice. Go ahead and reach all the way over to the other side. We're holding for 3 strong breaths, and we're going to go just a little bit further than you are comfortable wise. 1 more breath for me. Go ahead and relax. Excellent. Good start, everyone. Good start. Those little bit of pushes go a long way in challenging your body and keeping you strong. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do some rolls of our body. These are a little bit more lower impact, not quite as high intensity of movements. Start with our wrist rolls here. Get some nice gentle movement with those fingers all the way around our body. Very nice. And try to be intentional here. I always enjoy looking at my fingers to get some really focused movement both directions. Very nice. Go ahead and let those hands rest for a little bit. Next, we're going to move into some shoulder shrug rolls. So kind of going into our upper body. And when we're doing this one, I really like to kind of move the cadence of my shoulder rolls to my breath. So I'll be breathing in and then trying to relax. So it's kind of a way to practice your deep breathing as well as moving. Kind of a moving meditation of sorts. Breathe in and relax. Good. Let's do 1 more big breath in and relax. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and move towards the front of your chair if you are not already there. We're going to move into our hip circles, so we need a decent amount of range of motion on our sides. Start with either direction for yourself, and we are going to do our nice, gentle hip circle, moving all the way around our chair. Going nice and carefully. And when we're doing this, we are trying to think about reaching with our torso. So we're not just moving our neck, we're trying to actively thinking about pushing our torso down, in front, to the side, and back. So we're really working that lower back, hips, all the entire area. Very nice. Let's go ahead and move to the other direction. Same thing. All the way around. I think we got about 6 or 7 passes. We'll try to repeat about the same time on that side. Again, nice and controlled. If this is causing any pain, you can go just short of those movements. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Go ahead and relax. Very good. Okay. What we are going to do next is one of our strength exercises. So we're going to do our chair pull. So we're going to do one arm at a time. What you're going to do is grab the front of the chair on one side. And then this is the one where you're acting like you're going to elbow something behind you. Okay. So you're actively trying to pull that chair backwards as far as you can. If you get enough oomph into it, you might actually be able to feel the chair move a little bit. You get enough power, but don't really focus on that. Just focus on big, strong pull. 10 seconds. Go ahead and grab the side of your chair. Ready, set, go. Pull that chair back. Feel it through your arms. Make sure we're breathing. Consistently breathing. We got 3 more seconds. And relax. Excellent job. You can let that side relax for a second. Everyone take a breath. We're going to repeat on the other direction. Same exact thing. Anchor your hand down. Pull back with that elbow. 10 strong seconds. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep pulling a little bit more, a little harder. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent job. Take another big breath in, big breath out. We are going to use our little markers here. So go ahead and pull those in front of you. And I will go ahead and get that. Very nice. So we're going to do a couple different things with that marker. And the first thing we are going to do is just some single leg hops. So it's not even going to be really a hop, but we're going to have both legs to the side. We're going to step up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. So we're just going 1, 1, 1, 1. And we're trying to be very aware of where we're stepping. So we're kind of working our fine motor skills when doing this. Another way you can really challenge yourself is to maybe even look up towards the sky. So you really have to trust your proprioception, or basically your awareness of your body in space. Good. You can close your eyes too. All right, very nice, good. Go ahead and rest on that one. What we're going to do next is the same concept of movement, but we're going to do both legs now, okay? So both legs are going to be pinched together, if you will, so kind of tied together. And then what you're going to do, same concept, same thing. I like holding on to my chair. We're not doing this one for quickness at first. We will in just a second, but just kind of get the flow of the motion and really try to make sure we don't step on that guy. So we're trying to be very precise with our feet and also working our core strength. Up and over, up and over. Good. Let's take 3 breaths all together. I know that was a lot of core work all at once. Big breath in, big breath out, big breath in. Good. Out. One more big breath. Excellent. Very nice. Okay, we're going to repeat that last movement we just did. So the side hop, up and over, but we're going to do it 10 seconds as fast as we can, okay? Same concept. Ready, set, go. Move those feet. See how quick we are today. And make sure we breathe. We got 5 more seconds. Keep going faster, faster, faster. Go, 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 go. And rest. Very nice. Everyone take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. What I want you to do now is push that cone, I'd say about a foot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you. You want it out a bit of ways, okay? You want it out a bit of ways. And what I'm going to have you do now is lean back in your chair. We're going to use that guy in just a second again. Or we're going to open up our upper back in the meantime, just to give us a little bit of a break with our legs. Hands are going to be behind our neck. Otherwise, you can cross them in front if your shoulders are having some pain. And you are going to gently lean back on that chair, looking up towards the sky as high as you can. Taking a nice big breath in as we look up. Big breath out. Very nice. What you're going to do next is lean forward. Bring your hands on the inner portion of your thighs, kind of like you're diving in front. Imagine having a big ball of something that's heavy. You can use your imagination. And basically allow that ball to pull you down in position. So we're kind of moving into a modified child's pose. Let's all take a big breath in. take a nice big breath out. Go ahead and very slowly, I want to see how slow you can sit up. So try to make this about a 10-second sit up. Feel your spine unravel nice and carefully. All the way up. As you reach, place your hands together in that prayer position. We are going to work our shoulder mobility now, going all the way up into our top prayer position. So we're thinking good posture. Go ahead and push your head through that hole your hands created. Good posture position, taking 3 good breaths in through our belly. Big breath in. Hold that good posture. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. One more in and out. Go ahead and gently bring those hands down. Hold them at your chest once again, really focusing on our posture this time. Chest out, shoulders back. Big breath in and out. Breath in and out. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so with that cone out in front of you, we're going to work our hip and leg mobility a little bit. So this exercise is basically going to be a dot tap or a cone tap. And you're going to be reaching out as far as you can and trying to actively tap the top of that cone very lightly so it barely even makes a divot. You don't even want to see it move that much. So we're really working our fine motor skills here, touching the top of it, reaching back. And you'll probably notice here too, we're also working a lot of ankle mobility, a little bit of knee mobility, and hip mobility and strength. Nice and controlled. If this is easy for you, push that cone out a tiny bit more, and that'll really force you to reach and work your legs just a tiny bit more. Nice far reach, both sides, good. And we're thinking about length here. We're thinking about length. About 10 more seconds. Reaching nice and carefully. Touch. Good. Touch. Very nice. Okay, go ahead. And what we're going to do now is kind of work our lower back a little bit. So that was very hip and knee focused. Now we're going to add in a little bit of shoulder and lower back. We're going to do the same concept though. So this time it's going to be touching it with our hands. So about the same distance in front, but all I'm going to do, reach forward, try to touch it, and then I'm going to sit back up nice and tall. Make sure I'm extending my hips, reaching all the way up. And then with the other arm, tapping forward. Good. I like that too. Yeah, feel free if you want to add a little bit more shoulder mobility, we can toss our hand up in the air. Ultimately, just make sure you are reaching all the way down, touching, and then all the way back up. So thinking about tall body and then long body, both directions. We're going to do about 30 seconds total of this. So we've cranked out about 10 seconds so far. Nice and controlled, big far reach. Good. Let's do 3 more repetitions. 2 on one arm, 1 on the other. Big reach. Up. Good. Reach. Up. Make sure we're breathing here. 1 more on whatever arm you just didn't do. Touch. Good. Big far reach. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so what we are going to do now, kind of similar to that last movement with the reach and touch, same concept, but our reach backwards, we're going to add a little bit of a twist, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to reach down. We're going to tap it 1 more time, either arm. And then as you sit up nice and tall, we are going to reach backwards, almost like we're trying to touch something behind us. So we're working the twisting muscles in our core. We're opening up our shoulders. Try to look back at your hand as far as you can. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Go ahead and pivot back towards the center with that other hand, reaching all the way down to start, touching that cone, all the way back once again. And I'm thinking about looking backwards towards my hand. So pull your hand back as far as you can and also look at that hand. Really trying to add some good mobility through your core here. Big breath in, big breath out. Excellent job. Go ahead and relax on that position. So we're all done with the cones for today. You can just leave them in position if they're not too bothersome for you, or you can kick them out too if you never want to see it again. That's not going to happen. They're definitely going to return at some point. So be friends with it, frenemies. Okay, so let's work our hips a little more. I don't think we did our pigeon pose last week, so I really want to make sure we do that. So two variations, you can either cross your legs down below. Otherwise, if you are able to get your foot up into your leg like so, we're going to try to get in that position. We're going to do 3 deep breaths as we reach our torso down towards our legs. And we're trying to think about having our breath be nice and heavy as our upper back goes towards our legs. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, out. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Keep your leg in that position. Go ahead and sit up though. And then what you're going to do is grab the side of that leg that's up, and we are going to pull ourselves towards that direction. So the leg that's up, you are grabbing it, pulling yourself towards that side. So for perspective for me, my right leg is up. I'm pulling myself towards my right side, trying to look behind my back. Very nice. Go ahead and relax on that position. We're going to repeat the same sequence on the other side. So you can either cross your legs down below like so. Otherwise, if you do have that mobility in your hips and your lower back and you're able to get that foot up, that's totally great too. Same thing as last time. Go ahead and gently ease down into the stretch as far as you can, feeling like a weight is hanging off of your back, allowing you to reach down as we take a very large breath in, very large breath out. Go ahead and gently sit up nice and slow once again. Just like last time, we are grabbing the side of our leg, okay? And then we are gently pulling ourselves towards that side. So this is my left leg now, and I'm pulling myself towards my left side, thinking about looking behind myself, behind my body, as I take a very large breath in, very large breath out. On that exhale, pivot yourself back towards the center. We can bring those legs down in position. Very, very nice. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of sticking with our hips a little bit. So let's move into our splits position. This is bringing our legs out as far as we can while keeping them nice and straight. So 2 things there, far out while keeping them straight. And then what we are going to do is do a reach towards 1 foot, okay? So let's lean towards this side first. And all we're going to do with the same side arm is try to reach down, keeping that knee nice and straight. This is where we'll test you here. Go down as far as you can towards that toe while keeping your leg as straight as we can. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Very nice. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Another breath as you reach the top. We're keeping that leg extended so we can repeat on the other side. Make sure we have equal balance work. All the way down. Big far reach. Taking a nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall once again. Excellent job. We'll bring those legs back in position. Let's go ahead and place our hands behind our butt area. You can scoot forward in your chair a little bit. So right beside your butt or right behind a little bit. Basically, you're trying to get some good leverage so we can push into the chair. And what we're going to do is our chair press down. So similarly to the pull earlier, except we're working different muscles. So we're thinking about straightening our arms as much as we can, almost forcing ourselves into good posture, okay? So if you haven't already, go ahead and push down as hard as you can into the chair. You should feel as if the weight is being lifted off of all the weight in your body. We are breathing. We are holding for 5 more seconds. Keep hanging on tight. And relax. Excellent job. Good work, good work, good work. All right, go ahead and give those shoulders and body a nice little rest. We're going to finish with just some gentle neck movement today, some side-to-side nods. So go ahead and gently allow that neck to tip towards both directions. And when I'm doing this, I'm thinking about bringing my ear to my shoulder. So I'm not twisting my neck, I'm just nodding side to side here. Nice and carefully. Good. And go ahead and look back up towards me. We're going to move now into our head nods. So thinking about chin to our neck and then looking up as high as we can. Again, remember with these neck exercises, these are without pain. So if it causes you pain to go really far up, only go up as far as you can where there is zero agitation. Maybe a little discomfort, that's okay, but if any sharp pain, try to go just short of that range of motion. Very nice. Go ahead and look back towards me. Last variation here will actually be our now head twist. And I will say, if this is causing you any dizziness, I would recommend maybe closing your eyes because that can kind of help alleviate some of the friction you might have with your eyes looking around. Or you can just go a little bit slower too. That'll usually help as well. Nice and controlled here, thinking about an owl, turning our head as far as we can, no pain. Very nice and relaxed. Very good.